Frank Sepe for NPC News Online here at the 2018 Arnold Classic. I'm here with Musclecontest CEO Tamer El-Guindy. Your shows are blowing up. How many shows do you have this year?
We're so excited. We have, of course, over 25 shows in California, Nevada. But really what we're excited, Frank, is our expansion international of the IFBB Pro League. We have about 8 shows in different countries. Brazil, 2 shows, pro qualifying events. Vietnam, Philippines, Ireland is coming up. And we're going to be announcing a Musclecontest Japan. So we're really expanding aggressively all over the world.
It's incredible how the NPC and IFBB have grown under, President Jim Mannion. It's just amazing how many shows there are now, how many categories there are. There's something for everybody. The USA now this year. Anything special going on for the USA?
Yeah, we always growing and doing different things on the USA Championships. We're going to have some surprises there. We have 53 pro cards, and some of the best champions on the NPC came from the USA. So we expect those surprises there.
What's the biggest change you've seen in the last 5 years in the sport?
I think the biggest change, of course, right now is this change internationally. This is going to be a time in history that you and I are going to remember when we're 60 years old. Sure. We're going to be looking back and say, remember 2018 when the expansion happened. That's going to change the sport forever. It happened on times ago with the NABA and the ABB, and now it's happening again all over the world.
What's the most important thing that goes into promoting these shows? Is it the customer? Like, what elements go into creating a great show?
I think you just hit the issue on the nail. The difference between the NPC and the IFBB Pro League from any other federation in the world, that we treat our athletes as customers. So it's like 3 elements of the show. It's the competition part of it, the business, and the entertainment. And we really, all the promoters on the NPC, they really take that in consideration. Those are our customers. We want them to come back and have the best experience of their lives. If they win the show, they get last place, they're all champions on the NPC.
What countries are you currently in internationally?
Right now we're in Brazil, we're in the Philippines, we're in Vietnam, we are in Ireland. So those are the shows, and we're going to be announcing a couple more shows in South America and in Japan.
And so far we've had international shows on NPC News Online. We've been covering them, and the response has been phenomenal. We've gotten so many social media messages and everything about what great experiences people are having now overseas.
Yeah, I was just in Colombia, head judging the show there, and it was just unbelievable. The amount of excitement of the Colombian fans, having the NPC, the FBB there, it's just a completely different environment they had before,
I heard it was first rate. I heard the expo was unbelievable. I heard, we, obviously in NPC News Online, we get all of the reviews, we'd like to call it, from athletes, and we haven't gotten one bad review on any of the international shows yet.
No, and we had this interview, I think it was on NPC Online, with JM and Elise Pessini, that's the Brazilian competitor that had bulimia before. And those are the inspiration stories that really change our sport. An athlete that made fitness save her life, basically. And we're really excited to continue to do this, not only in Colombia, but everywhere in the world.
So out of all the shows that you've been promoting all these years, do you have a favorite show? Is there one show that stands out that's special to you? Is it the show you turned pro at?
The USA is like a bittersweet for me, because I remember when I turned pro in the USA, Frank, the first year I guess I won, I was the happiest moment of my life. 15 years training, how hard it is. Yeah. And then I won, and then that time we only give the pro card for the overall. And I got 3rd place on the overall. So it was the 10 minutes of happiness and profound sadness. But 2 years later, I got my pro card, so I guess it worked all in my benefit, Now
you can always create a category for yourself and go in there. And
sure. And now I'm promoting the USA, so it's it's a whole full circle,
And how is the great John Lindsay doing?
John is like a father to me, a mentor. We have been together for 20 years. Yeah. He's literally my second father. So he's in retirement, but he's always in the building. The captain is always in the building.
One of the funniest guys you'll ever meet.
No doubt about it. He cracks me up every single day, for sure.
I'm sure he's proud of the job that you've done, and the expansion of the NPC IFBB has been amazing, and you've been a big part of it. So congratulations on that. What shows are coming up in the next couple of months?
Well, as you can imagine, Musclecontest being one of the largest promoter of the NPC and FBB, we have 2 shows a month. Yeah. So we have the San Diego Championships happening. It's a huge show in San Diego, of course. And we have a show in Las Vegas coming up after that. It's the Patriots Championships.
Well, I look forward to coming out to USA, and that's one of my favorite shows too. And thank you for taking the time for NPC News Online. You can see the contest schedules, contest pictures, videos from all these contests on NPC News Online. Thank you, Tamer. Appreciate you taking the time.
Frank, it's always an honor and a pleasure. This guy here is the stud of the studs. I remember one article that I read about him, I'm never gonna forget that. You said when getting smaller, it's better, because I think like you're like a huge bodybuilder and you kind of decrease your size a little bit, but they actually work in your favor. I remember it was my favorite articles.
Trying to live longer.
Yeah. You look a lot better right now. I have no doubt about that.
Two ex-bodybuilders talk. It's, you know, it's all about fitness.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's all health and fitness and anti-aging at this point.
That's it, longevity. Well, thanks again, Tamer.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
All right.
All right,
Thanks,
man.
man.
Frank Sepe for NPC News Online.